Conferences and events have all gone digital. In today's video, you'll learn how to stay connected with prospects at virtual events. Hey everyone, I'm Charlie, Vidyard's social media manager. I spend my day creating, sharing, and watching my fair share of video content, so I have a pretty good idea of what works and what doesn't. Today we're talking all about virtual networking at online events and conferences. Whether you're new to sales or a seasoned sales professional, one thing that we all look forward to is sales conferences, trade shows, and events. These types of events are often at large halls filled with other sales professionals looking to make their mark, network, and grow their business by making in-person connections. But fast forward to the global pandemic hitting, and now all events and conferences have gone virtual. Whether in person or virtual, we know that prospecting can be extremely difficult. A whopping 40% of sales reps say that prospecting is the most challenging part of the sales process. At first glance, one would think that because of the landscape change to virtual events and conferences, there's no longer the opportunity to connect and network with potential customers since our physical booths, where that historically happened, are gone. Well, think again. As conferences and networking events have moved over to the digital world, attendees have had to quickly adapt and get on board. Now, virtual events and conferences are mainly focused on the keynote and a series of speakers and breakout or training opportunities. Some virtual event platforms let attendees communicate in chats, but that varies by platform. When sales reps first start in the virtual realm, they often go at networking the same way they would have in the past. The sales team would book off time in their calendars for the events and then wait for people to come into their booth, similar to how it used to happen in person. Virtual event platforms now have digital booths where people can come and get in touch with you, but manning the booth and making sure that you don't miss any opportunity to chat with someone is no longer the go-to plan. Learning how to build bridges and connect with people across the platform is how you'll get the most out of your time with virtual sales events or conferences. We talked to two of our amazing SDRs, Courtney Christie and Jillian Wyatt, who are killing it at virtual networking, and asked them to share their tips for using video to network at virtual events. Here are the tips that we think are the most important. Tip 1, be part of the event. Go to speeches and panels because that's where most of the engagement is happening. Engage in the community chats and take that as an opportunity to pop in and share your solution. Tip 2, commit yourself 100%. At this point, we've all had our fair share of Zoom calls, but don't treat a virtual sales event like a Zoom call where you can have your mic or video turned off. Commit yourself to engage with the activities going on in the panels. Tip 3, use video as much as possible. Whenever you can, whether in your bio or chatting in community threads, use video. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a video is worth more characters than a text box can possibly hold. Tip 4, communicate with your teammates. Since we're no longer doing these events in person, it's harder to know where your teammates are in the virtual event. Use video chat or have a side chat going to keep tabs on each other. Those are just a few of our highlighted tips to help you succeed. Read our full blog post to learn more from Courtney and Jillian's experience at virtual events, and happy networking.